I was going to ask you that. You're an American, presumably.
Yes, I am.
Does it matter to you that so much of the world hates America now?
Oh, it matters to me tremendously. Yeah. Absolutely. No, in fact, I teach on this. I teach on U.S. foreign policy, and I follow the polling. And one of the most unnerving things, and by the way, this was even before President Trump, is that many, and I would say most citizens in most states around the world saw the United States as more of a threat than Russia and China. Yep. Now, that polling was before it was like 30,000. That was before 2022. I'm sure Russia has risen. And the reason for that is that the United States has really sharp elbows, and we tend to forget that as Americans. We're easygoing, happy-go-lucky, but the truth is we have very sharp elbows. I wrote a book on U.S. intervention policy since 1776. A quarter of the more than 450 interventions happened since 1991. Think about that, a quarter since 90. So how is the rest of the world going to interpret the United States? It's a bully, right? And so, yes, it bothers
But Trump enjoys being a bully. He wants to be known as a bully, right?
This administration really believes in a very machismo, very male, hate to say that, but a very machismo kind of bullyish. They think that that's a sign of strength. They don't believe in yielding. Here we are in South Asia. I did a lot of martial arts. There's no weaving and bobbing here. You're taking a direct punch from the Trump administration. And I'm sorry, a lot of the world doesn't believe in that. And also, it's not always the best way to approach your opponents, much less your allies, right? Is that you really do want to kind of yield and bend. And oftentimes it's like, bamboo, right? You want to be able to flex in the wind. And we're more like a rock, just lobbing them. So it is a real problem.
A related question.